Once again, B-League action coming your way, this time from the City Hall Plaza Aore, Nagaoka. As we have these two teams squaring off, UTSUNOMIYA BREX up against NIIGATA ALBIREX. And it's going to be very interesting to be able to see exactly who comes out on top after yesterday's encounter. These two teams have faced each other. That's usually what happens in the B-League. Two teams facing each other over the weekend. And UTSUNOMIYA BREX winning 89-72 over NIIGATA yesterday. Will BREX make it back-to-back? Or will ALBIREX get back at their Saturday's tormentors? We'll find out in just a little bit. It was actually a 17-point win by UTSUNOMIYA yesterday, and that's why their fans are raring to have another victory here this Sunday afternoon. Will it happen? We'll find out. We should be showing you highlights of yesterday's encounter in a bit, but we'll also go through the team standings. And some NIIGATA fans in the house saying, this is our house. Well, you're actually just visiting right now. As we take a look at the team standings, UTSUNOMIYA BREX, they're at 31-13. They're in 4th spot. As far as NIIGATA is concerned, they're at 11th spot at 5-37. So if you look at this, as per the standings, this should be a victory here once again for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. UTSUNOMIYA needs a victory here so that they can get up to 32 victories, the same number of victories that Kawasaki has to be able to move up to that number 3 spot. The top 3 spots will automatically make it to the playoffs. And here we have the wild cards in number 1 spot in the wild card position. Of course, UTSUNOMIYA BREX has a solid foothold on that one. They have a 5-game lead over Akita, who's got a 26-15 card. But for UTSUNOMIYA, if they can move up to the top 3, so much the better. But for Kobe Paras and company there, you can see on your screens. Well, Kobe's there on the right side of your screen, and the rest of the BREX are still on their bench. Kai Taves there, their starting point guard. As we have the lineup of UTSUNOMIYA BREX, you also saw a while ago Yuta Tabuse, the very first player from Japan to have played in the NBA. He's now back in Japan and playing for UTSUNOMIYA. He was there last year as well. He comes in and he gives them good spot minutes. Right now we're taking a look at Shuhei Kitagawa. And the reason why is because Kitagawa had fantastic numbers yesterday. He had 12 points. That's coming off the bench. He'll be coming off the bench once again here today. But if UTSUNOMIYA BREX can get tremendous contributions from guys like Kitagawa and everybody else coming off the bench, that's going to be heaven sent. For Coach Ryuzo Anzai, now we have the lineup here of NIIGATA ALBIREX. They're in a battled squad, only 5 victories to show. They will once again be relying on Jeff Ayers, Kobe Paras, Silid Sinepawe, and Roscoe Allen. Here's Paras setting up for the 3, draining it. Pretty good showing for Paras yesterday. He had 13 points. Looking at his other numbers, he had 1 rebound, and he also had 2 assists. He's a high flyer. He's a 3-level scorer. But a lot more is going to be needed out of him. Actually, looking at the imports that they had yesterday in their performance, a little bit disappointing was Silid Sinepawe, who actually played 24 minutes and he only had 8 rebounds. So he wasn't able to score. The BREX fans are looking for another victory here. Looking at the top performers they had yesterday, Makoto Hiejima, the national team member, had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We'll go through those numbers. But first, let's take a look at our 3 officials. Our 3 referees, we've got referee Kitagawa, referee Kagawa, and referee Suzuki. And now it's time to introduce the players from both these squads. And then we'll go back to those numbers we had a little while ago. You got the starters now for the visiting team. Starting out with number 6, Makoto Hiyajima. Number 7, Kai Taves. They've got number 9, Yosuke Endo, who did very well yesterday. Number 40, Josh Scott. And number 42, Isaac Futu. And now we have the hometown, NIIGATA ALBIREX.
The world is mine.
NIIGATA ALBIREX TV starting 5の紹介です。We will forward fight for our town. 共に戦い、共に笑おう。先月期間、オール新潟アズバン。
The world is mine.
Number 4, Jeff Ayers. Number 6, Kobe Ballas. Number 21, Nobe Yuto. Number 25, Roscoe Allen. Number 34, Endo Sen. Head coach, Hiraoka Fujitaka.
And now we got our starters here for the home squad, NIIGATA ALBIREX. Starting out with Makoto Hiyajima. Check that. They're starting out with Jeff Ayers, number 4. Number 6, Kobe Baras. They've got number 21, UTSUNOMIYA. Number 25, Roscoe Allen. And number 34, there's Spitfire, Zen Endo. Once again, there you have it. On your screens, starting five for both these squads. Remember, yesterday, Brex won 89-72 to humble the hometown NIIGATA ALBIREX. NIIGATA wants to be able to come up with a victory here so that their fans can have something to cheer about this season. They've only had 5 victories so far. They'd like to pick up number 6 right here. The big performers, as promised yesterday, Hiyajima had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Isaac Futu had 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Chase Feeler contributed 14 points and 5 assists. Kitagawa, we featured him earlier during the pregame. He had 12 points. Josh Scott, decent 8 points. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, allowing his other teammates to do the heavy lifting yesterday. Endo had 7 points. And talking about Endo, that's not Zen Endo, the starter. So we're going to have 2 Endos in this ball game. So just to make things clear, Taves, the starter, had 4 points, 4 assists. For Albirex, top performers, Roscoe Allen with 20 points, 11 rebounds. Paras with 13 points. We talked about that earlier. Ayers had 11 points and 4 boards. And Watanuki had 10 points. First possession goes to the visitors. Check that for the home squad. Roscoe Allen with possession. Nice seal inside. They go to Jeff Ayers. He's going to hit that fall away. We got that on the board first. 2-0. And off Taves. think he had enough air there to be able to get to the other side, but he did. In fact, he overshot it. Almost to the steal. He completes it. Taves all the way through. And we're tied at 2. 1 out of 2 for the Heat. Back to Williams. Nice look inside. That is good misdirection. Nice score there by UTSUNOMIYA. James being harassed there by Nomi. So far, pretty good defense being shown here. Nice attack at the basket and heading to the free throw line for 2 shots is Josh Scott. Jeff Ayres going to pick up his first personal foul. A little bit late to react there. He's looking at the referee saying, it was a little bit thin, wasn't it? Maybe. But at the same time, he was late getting there to react. Scott makes the first. He's going to miss a second, so it's going to be a 1-point lead here for NIIGATA. Just about a minute and a half gone here in the ball game. Allen, he's got that range. He's stepping on the 3-point line, so that's going to be a long 2. Still a 3-point lead here enjoyed by NIIGATA. A chance of defense. That's going to be an offensive foul. Going to be called there. And Paras holding on to his shoulder. Hits like that normally will give you a stinger. And there's the other Endo we're talking about. That's Yusuke Endo, who had 7 points yesterday, 1 rebound and 1 assist. Looks like they're going to change the shoe here of Isaac Fotu. That's not a medical timeout, but it's a timeout nonetheless. That's Josh Scott, check that. Allen falling 4 down. Ayres holds on to it. Back to Allen. Nomi inside the paint. Nice setup. Zen Endo for 3. Bang! That's a great start here for NIIGATA. They're up by 6. First basket for the speedster, Zen Endo. Now a chance of defense once again. That's what they need. That's what they're going to need to be able to come away with a win. That's going to drop there for Isaac Fotu. That's his game. He hangs around inside, throws up those short jumpers with a soft touch, and most often than not, it'll drop through. Allen will give it up. Nomi. Zen Endo brings it closer. He's got back-to-back hits. Leading back up to 6. Nice setup there. Taves with a shot. Kai Taves now with 5 points. That's the lead. 3. Taves in the ball game. Obviously not in sync there. Zen Endo apologizes. He didn't think that Roscoe Allen was going to curl towards the basket. He thought he was going to spot up. Chase Wheeler's in the ball game earlier than expected because, as you saw a while ago, they had Josh Scott changing shoes. First entry now of Tsilidze Nepawe. He's a bruiser inside. That'd be a good matchup against Isaac Fotu. These two people like to bang bodies. Let's see who gets the upper hand there. Nice handoff. Look at that. Making it look so easy. Chase Feeler got the defense to react. Hands it off to Fotu. And inside that paint, he's money. Watch it once again. Quick handoff. And the foul might be on Zen Endo. But regardless, with his free throw which drops, we're tied at 11 once again. Second deadlock of this contest. Trying to get away. They set up Nepawe. Nepawe with a three-point play opportunity here. All set up there by Kobe Paras. Kobe Paras loving the finish there by Nepawe. And he made him know it. Remember, Nepawe had 8 boards yesterday in 24 minutes, but no points. So he gets that basket to drop. That gives Paras his first assist. Nepawe completes that three-point play. So he has now scored more than he did yesterday. Three-point lead once again for NIIGATA. Yusuke Endo swings it. Feeler. Open three. That'll be short. Rebound for Nomi. They'll set things up. Look for their bruiser inside. Nomi almost traveled. Gives it to Endo. Endo turns that corner. Puts up a hurried three. Bang! 8 points right now here for Zen Endo. Zen Endo yesterday finished with 8 points, 3 assists. But he fouled out. Right now, trying to make up for lost time from yesterday. He has now equaled his output from Saturday's affair. And just like that, the hometown NIIGATA ALBIREX with a 6-point lead. Taves once again with possession. Their team down by 6. Trying to get away inside. Paras making sure there was no three-point play there. As he bludgeoned Makoto Hiejima. Hiejima, as we mentioned in the pregame, longtime member of the Japanese national basketball squad. Paras picks up the first personal, and Hiejima on the line. His first free throw he'll miss. He had 18 points yesterday. Also contributed 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Makes that second free throw, cuts the lead down to 5. 5.5 to be played here in the opening salvo. Endo gets it down, plays it to Paras. Nepawe comes out to help out. Using the pick. Paras waiting and then reacts. He's going to miss, but Nepawe is there for the putback. He leads in Nepawe, flexing his muscles, and that lead is up to 7. Biggest lead of the ball game at 19-12. defense just let him get all the way there. But he missed. Surprising miss there from Shuhei Kitagawa, who was on fire yesterday. Coming in for the very first time, number 18, Seiji Ikaruga. Ikaruga 6'1", 27 years old, and he's an all-around player. He's a bruising defender as well. Kitagawa. Over to Hyojima. And that's instant offense there from Ikaruga. Ikaruga started a lot of ball games here this season, but today, coming off the bench for Coach Anzai, that's the lead out of 4. Checking in, Shun Watanuki. Watanuki had 10 points yesterday. Ayers, power dribble. Misses that layup though. Here comes Ikaruga. Will hand it off. Kotu. Ikaruga will miss with that left hand. Nice spin from Watanuki. Now they'll set things up. That's a great pass. That's clearly a foul there. Ikaruga wanted to make sure that there was no three-point play opportunity. Just dragged the big man Tsilidze to the ground. There it is. Try to come up with a steal. Got a lot of arm, and there was also a little push from Chase Feeler from the back. And they say the foul will be given to number 20, Chase Feeler. But the foul was on the ground. No free throws are going to be given. Paras spots up. Will miss though. They're going to call a foul here on Kitagawa. Josh Scott is checked back in. Kitagawa shaking his head, wondering where the foul was, as Yusuke Endo will re-enter. Five-second violation. It's going to be a turnover here. Ikeda couldn't find a friend and promptly got called for the violation. And the 4 minutes to be played here. Josh Scott. Not the best of dribblers, but he'll be fouled there. High by Tsilidze Nepawe. Nepawe is trying to stop his forward progress. And Nepawe is going to pick up number 1. Both teams already in the penalty. And it's been quite early. Scott trying to make his move. Gets stopped in his tracks. Puts up a hurried shot. He had to. Shot clock was winding down. That's going to stay on this end, but a 24-second shot clock violation will be called. That went off there, and they say it should have been their ball, but their 24 seconds is up. Looks like the officials wanted to just make sure, because if ever, they might be given maybe a half a second. They're double checking. They just want to make sure that they get the time correctly. And they are going to add some seconds. I was thinking maybe 0.7. But they say a full second will be given here. So more than enough time for a catch and shoot. Still, it's good for Brex. They still have an attempt instead of being a turnover. That's a well-run play. That's a very well-run play, and at the same time, caught napping was the defense there of NIIGATA. Needs cut down to 2. Nepawe trying to bring it down himself. Lead pass, finds Allen. Allen with the layup. He'll come up short. Feeler with the board. And here comes Utsunomiya trying to tie things up once again. They have never led in this ball game. Scott. Yosuke Endo tries to kiss it off the glass a little bit too strong. Foul will be called there on Chase Fielder. That's a poor foul. Because number one, you pick up a cheap one. And number two, you're going to send Roscoe Allen to the line for 2 free throws. He might have forgotten that his team was in the penalty. Coming in is Kosuke Takeuchi, another longtime member of the Japanese national basketball squad. He's 36 years old, but he feels he can go on at least another 2 years. Brandon Jawato will check in for Utsunomiya Brex. No, check that. That's Kotaro Oya. For the boys in black. Allen's going to get the friendly roll on the second free throw. Leads back up to 4. Takeuchi on the outside. With the handoff. Ikaruga looking for space. Ikaruga puts up a 3. Hits! That's a nice basket there from Seiji. He's got 2 threes. He's got 6 points. And he's cut the lead down to 1. Zen Endo has been reinserted. Trying to use his speed once again. We'll give it up. Allen. That's a nice spin. That puts up a hurried shot. And that's a foul from Roscoe Allen. Ikaruga now will head to the line for 2 shots. Check that. That's Yosuke Endo. Why they foul when they're this far away is beyond me. That's when coaches tell you have to have controlled aggression. Gotta go for the offensive rebound, but if you don't have it, just go back down and play defense. I have a long end here to our first period because these 2 teams have already gotten into foul trouble with 3:30 still to be played in this opening quarter. Endo. Got 2 points. Still at 2 points off those 2 free throw misses. Turns out to be a pretty good foul then for Roscoe Allen. If you don't want any of your imports picking up cheap fouls, then Endo. Not an import, but he's an integral part of this squad, and he fouled out yesterday. Still a 1-point lead enjoyed by NIIGATA. Trying to fall away there with that shot. Allen. Allen kicks it to the corner. Open 3. Not going to work there. Oh yeah. Look good. Brand new 14. Jab step and a miss. A minute and a half remaining in this one. Nice handoff inside. Josh Scott will be fouled. He just wanted to put it up. Look at that quick pass. That foul might be given to Tsilid Sinepawe. A minute 23 remaining. What's going on here? Oh, they're going to call it an offensive foul. So we're going the other way. NIIGATA Albirex dodged the bullet there. Definitely, free throw should be given to Josh Scott and Brex. Here's Zen Endo, already with 8 points as we mentioned. Oh yeah, falling away. Good line, a little bit too strong though. Here comes Josh Scott pushing it up. Karuga. Almost lost it. Nice hands shown there. They send the double. And look at those active hands. Look at Zen Endo showing his speed. The way he closes down is tremendous. 5 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Still the possession of Utsunomiya. Kai Taves checks back in. He looks at the clock and realizes they've got to get it down, and they've got to get it down quickly. Nice lead pass to Kai. Kai forces the issue and puts it through. You cannot let the man with the ball get all the way to the basket. But it just happened there. And answer right back. Nomi gets denied. Kai says, that's a clock to burn. Difference about 5 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock. However, both teams in the penalty. Nice seal by Scott, and a foul will be called on Chilid Sinipawe. And that's 2 free throws coming up for Josh. That's going to be the second personal foul on Chilidsi, so Jeff Ayers just might have to be coming back in. And there's confirmation. There's Jeff at the scorer's table. 11.7 seconds remaining before we end the first period. Well played game by both these squads. And don't look now, but Utsunomiya, the visiting team, now with the 2-point lead. Could be 3. It is 3 at 24-21. Utsunomi finds Ayers. Ayers for 3. Knocks that one down. We're tied once again at 24. Ayers wants a victory here, and he's trying to will his team towards it. After the first 10 minutes of action, we're deadlocked at 24 apiece. Welcome to the second quarter. We're coming to you from City Hall, Plaza Aore, Nagaoka, the home of NIIGATA ALBIREX, as they host UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Yesterday, Brex came away with a victory, 89-72. NIIGATA wants to be able to humble their visitors. Taves with a jumper. That breaks the deadlock. Once again, another 3-point lead here for Utsunomiya, and Kai Taves already in double digits with 10. Nomi looks for a friend, finds Roscoe. Zenendo, he can hit it from there. He's also had a very good game. He's got 8 points. Kai Taves will pick up a personal there. Really very difficult to be able to stick with him. The foul, they say, will be given to Araya. No, they're going to give it to Watanabe, who reached in. He can't believe it. Endo, trying to get to 10 points, will come up short on that free throw. Misses both. That's quite surprising. Will these free throw misses come back to haunt NIIGATA Albirex? We'll find out. And go inside to Scott against Ayers. Goes to the left hand. Baby hook works. And the lead is now up to 5. 29 to 24. Remember, it was a 17-point victory by Brex yesterday. Nomi makes a spin. Foul's going to be called there on number 13, Watanabe. That's going to be his second. His second in the last 30 seconds. Clearly they're trying to go for a steal. That one he readily acknowledges. He's still wondering about the first foul. Allen with the handoff. Endo will give it up and get it back. Endo looking for space. Nice setup. Nomi for 3. Will come up short. Big board there from Josh Scott. One and done with the boys in black. Taves and Brex up by 5. Looking for more. Araya. Araya puts up a 3. Will come up just short. He'll get that long board. Back inside to Josh. They kick it out. Taves for 3. That will be short as well. Allen will pick that up. Roscoe Allen. Now with 4 boards. He likes to create. Roscoe Allen had good numbers yesterday in that loss. Goes to a triple-double. That's a poor pass. That's a second. Oh! Taves misses. But he gets his rebound and puts it through. He's got 12 points. Almost an embarrassing moment there for Kai Taves. This is his second steal. Watch it. Gets into the passing lanes. Wanted to come up with a slam dunk. Came up short. So he'll pick up a rebound and still get his 2 points. Nice timeout call by NIIGATA. They needed that one. Coach Hiraoka reminding his boys that, look, we got blown out yesterday by 17. We got to stay close. Paras has been reinserted in the lineup. Kobe, sidestepping move. That's not going to drop. Allen's going to pick that up, though. Roscoe will wait. set things up. They've got a brand new 14, which is now down to 7. Now he makes his attack. Door shut in there by Scott. Forced to put this one up, and he hits! That's a nice basket there for Roscoe Allen. He really had to work for that one. That's going to cut the lead down to 4. Keep them within earshot. Daves. Daves, pocket pass there. It's going to be a charge. Ayers got there first. No sidestepping move whatsoever for Josh Scott. He just barreled into the defense. Bang! And Jeff says, thank you very much. First personal foul going to be called on Scott. Don't look now, but here comes the veteran and fan favorite, Yuta Tabuse. He's got spry legs. For someone who's seen so much action on the floor for all his long and storied career. Nomi sets up Ayers. Ayers goes to his stronger right side. We'll miss though. Chase Wheeler back in the ball game in place of Josh Scott. Gonna try to go inside. They once again just give up an easy basket there. Makoto Hijima once again. He's just got so many moves. Inside, Roscoe Allen delivers. He says, look out below. Ayers there with a pinpoint pass. He's been cut down to 4 once again. How do you leave Hijima to just create like that? They were lucky Yusuke Endo didn't knock down that 3. Here's Endo. Finds Fotu. Fotu will be fouled. Foul's going to be called there, and Kobe Paras, that's going to be number 2. Telling his teammates, we got to communicate. Yejima against Paras. Yejima inside, sidestepping move, that's going to drop, and that might be a foul on Kobe. Just watch it once again as he tries to create. He gets away from Kobe. Kobe tries to react. Clipped him on the head. This is a clearer look. Kobe now is going to have to hit the bench. And Makoto Hijima looking to complete a 3-point play. Coming back in is Kotaro Oya. Makoto trying to establish another 7-point advantage for his squad. And does. Allen bring it down against Wheeler. Wheeler calls off the pressure. They swing it. Oya for 3. Bang! That's a great look there. He knocked it down, and Roscoe Allen's going to pick up another assist. That's going to be assist number 2. 4-point lead once again. Makoto loves to attack the basket. He puts so much pressure on the defense. There, Oya trying to stay in step with him. Clearly a foul. 4:51 remaining as we get to this technical timeout. It's a 4-point lead enjoyed by UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Back to the action here as we've passed the midway point of the second period. Yajima falling back on that one, hits. Makoto has done so well here in the second period, leading his team scoring-wise. He's hit 3 baskets already. He's back up to 6. Go inside to Jeff. He handed off. Roscoe Allen for 3. Yes! The Hungarian national is cooking here. He's got 12 points. Not to mention the fact that he's got 5 boards and 2 assists. Isaac Fotu. Nice find. Yosuke Endo can't reply. Airs to the board. Here comes Roscoe Allen once again. See if we're going to go to Allen down low this time. Allen gets it. Forces the issue. And that's going to be a 3-point play opportunity there for Roscoe Allen. 20-year-old was at the right place at the right time there. And Hijima just can't stop him in the air. Allen just too powerful. Hijima picks up his first personal and a timeout will be called here by UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Their lead has been cut down to 1. Roscoe Allen can't complete that 3-point play. That would have tied the ball game at 38. Chance of defense once again from the fans here at the City Hall Plaza, Aore Nagaoka. Their team has come back after being down by 7. That's going to be a held ball situation. Jump ball is the call, and let's take a look at where the possession arrow is pointing. Looks like we're going to the other end. Nice defensive stance there by Oya. And he was up against Josh Scott. Can you imagine that? Oya standing 6'4". Josh Scott 6'10". They get the lead. Here's NIIGATA. They once led by as much as 7 points. Go inside, there's that switch. Open 3. Oya will come up short though. It's a perfect setup by Roscoe Allen. Exactly 3 minutes remaining here before the halftime break. Foul's going to be called there on Oya. He's really being tasked to guard the imports. That time up against Fotu. That's a tall order. Now both teams in the penalty here for the final 3 minutes. This might have another long drawn-out final 3 minutes of the second quarter. Fotu to power his way in. It's not gonna drop. Still a 1-point lead enjoyed by Brex. Zenendo back in action. Can't really use his speed here. Watanuki kisses it off the glass. Watanuki had 10 points yesterday. Pretty good start for him here. It's a 1-point lead enjoyed by Niigata. Kai looking for space. Attacks. It's a block going to be called there. 2 free throws coming up for Kai Taves. One of those bang plays as he bumped into Watanuki, but Watanuki didn't get there in time. That's a good call. He was about a 2.5 seconds late. Checking back in is Seiji Ikaruga. As we have Taves heading to the line for 2 shots. Split from the free throw line, and we are tied at 39. 4th deadlock. There's a Pai. Not make his move. They lost the pass. Ill-advised. Final 2 minutes. Ikaruga left open for 3. Back rims that one. Going to allow Watanuki to create. That's the second pass that has been intercepted. It's got to be thrown much higher. Dave will bring it out. They go inside to Josh Scott. You want something going towards the basket? Not selling for jump shots because you're bailing out the defense, especially now. They're in the penalty. Let's see what Niigata opts to do here. Zenendo inside that paint. Overshoots. Loose ball foul is going to be called here. And that's 2 free throws. Josh Scott doesn't like the call. Well, he wasn't in the right position, talking about Josh Scott, but still. No, they're going to make the change. It's going to be given to Ikaruga. 2 free throws coming up here. Exactly a minute remaining. Those free throws coming when we come back. Ayers makes that first free throw, breaking the deadlock. Now 1-point lead here for Niigata. Niigata would want nothing less than to give their hometown fans something to cheer about this weekend. It's been an abysmal season, but the fans have still come out in droves. There's a nice section there, though, of the fans of UTSUNOMIYA BREX who have traveled, trying to make their own noise. Kai spinning, will come up short. You could see that one. He's going to track it down, and he gave it to the wrong individual. Helter-skelter play, and it's going to be a brand new 24 here. Ikaruga will challenge. Just trying to make sure that there was contact, and he got the contact. Watch it here. Got bumped there by Zen Endo. So Ikaruga will head to the line for 2 shots. That foul will be called. The second on Zen. Remember, he fouled out yesterday, as he finished with 8 points, 3 assists. Today, Zen Endo already with 8 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Looking to tie things up once again. Seiji Ikaruga. And he's up to the task. Once again, you're all square at 41. Fraction of a second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. And so Niigata says, at the very least, we're going into the halftime break with a tied ball game, but they want the lead here. Make no mistake about that one. Ayers will try to challenge, forces the issue. It's not going to drop. Still enough time. Ikaruga brings it closer, puts up a prayer. That's going to fall just short. Pretty good action from both these squads. And after 20 minutes of action, we are right back where we started. We're tied at 41 apiece. We got a close one here. Coming to you from the City Plaza, Aore, Nagaoka. Nice handoff there by Paras. Finds the lead Sinepawe. Zen Endo's going to put up this 3 and hits. He has totaled his output yesterday in just 2 quarters with 8. Look at this well-run play. That was with 1 second to spare, and Yosuke Endo knocks it down. Ikaruga checked in, hit 2 free throws. Actually, hit 2 threes. Kai Taves goes all the way in. That one with 5 seconds on their shot clock from the backcourt. So 2 buzzer beaters here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Nomi hands it off. Jeff Ayers knocks down that 3. That would tie things up at 24 at the end of the first period. And then Kai Taves comes up here with a steal. Tried to slam it, missed it, but put it through. Might have been an embarrassing moment there for Kai. But nonetheless, he gets the 2 points. Paras is going to pick up his 3rd personal foul there. He hit the bench as Roscoe Allen knocks down a 3. It has been nip and tuck. Roscoe Allen here gets a foul from Makoto Hiejima and connects. Inside that paint. Nice basket there from Watanuki. And now let's look at the numbers. Overall field goal shooting total for NIIGATA 48%, Brex at 46%. Broken down, it's 45% against 55% from 2, but 54% up against 33% from 3-point distance. And that's why things evened out, and that's why we're tied at 41 apiece. 6 and 4, those are the turnover numbers, and you can see both these teams actually take good care of the basketball. 12 and 16, those are the points in the paint, and 12 and 8, those are the bench points. You get more numbers. Rebounding just about even, 18 to 17. Assists 10 to 9 in favor of NIIGATA, but just 1 assist really different. Steals, that's where UTSUNOMIYA BREX has the advantage. 4 steals as compared to just 1. And that's why we got a tied ball game, because most of the stats are dead even. There you have the mascot saying, "We are Albirex." Yes, you are. And the Albirex hoping that they get to be able to come away with a win here. The numbers that we just shown you, those are the total rebounding for NIIGATA. 7, 5, and 1 for Ayers, Allen, and Nomi. And now these numbers, 13, 8, and 8. Those are for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Those are the top scorers. So Taves with 13, Ikaruga with 8, and Hiejima with 8. And these are the rebounding numbers, 3, 3, and 2. So Ikaruga with 3, Scott with 3, and Kitagawa with 2. That sets up for an exciting second half here. We're coming to you from the City Hall Plaza, Aore, Nagaoka. Nice look there at Coach Ryuzo Anzai. His team at a lofty spot. 31-3 record, while NIIGATA struggling at 5-37. UTSUNOMIYA BREX is number 3 in their division. Actually, number 4 checked out in their division. They'd like to be able to move up if they can. And it all starts with another victory here today against NIIGATA. NIIGATA, though, in the cellar. Well, a win will not get them out of the cellar, but definitely make them feel a whole lot better about themselves. Takis Sato is going to check in for the first time as we usher in the second half. Scott will look for a photo. Photo trying to make his move. Baby hook's going to come up short. Nomi gets it past the timeline just in time. Zen Endo with 8 points in the first 2 periods. Trying to set up Nomi. Ayers gonna have to put this one up. Ayers does. He knew it. It's gonna be a miss. Nice rebound there by Josh Scott. I want to hear G-Ma in no hurry. He's got extreme confidence in this squad of theirs. Especially after winning yesterday with a score of 89-72. A foul's going to be called on Sato. He's a tough defender. Seeing his first action. Make it really tough there for Yosuke Endo. You like your player to be able to stick close, but not that close, especially that high up. Taves. He'll get it back eventually. Nice pass inside. Fodu. What napping there was Roscoe Allen. Heads up play from Kai. 2-point lead enjoyed by Utsunomiya. Ayers comes out to get it. The pass goes straight to Fotu. Not a good way to start out the second half. A little flat. Josh Scott got Ayers to go down. He was looking for an end one. Ayers was looking for the charge. Referees swallowed their whistle there and say play on. But it's now a 4-point lead for Utsunomiya. It's going to be an offensive foul. Jeff Ayers there with a body check on Hiejima. And we're going the other way. Ayers is going to pick up his second personal foul. If Brex scores here, a timeout might have to be called by Coach Fujitaka. Scott, they look inside. Fotu's going to lose it. Turnover here for the boys in white. Nomi asking for it. Gets it, looks for space, and eventually gives it up. Ayers. Just wanted to make sure he was clear of any defenders. Any help defenders, that is. Taves picks it up. Look at his speed. Gives it up. Scott. I like this timeout here. If it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Fujitaka. His squad, NIIGATA ALBIREX, has come out so lackluster. Watch this one here. Losing possession. Taves sprints past everybody. Gives it up to Scott for the easy 2. Back to the action here. Just about 3 minutes gone and still no score. It's NIIGATA ALBIREX here in the third period. travel is going to be called there in Watanuki. There did look like there was a little bump coming from Kai. Referees deemed it wasn't enough. There was that bump there. Coming off that timeout, you want to be able to run a good play. They weren't able to. Talking about NIIGATA. The pass goes to the wrong individual there from Hiyajima. Roscoe Allen. Watanuki saying, run the play, run the play. That was 5-on-4 for a bit. Hiyajima now back on defense, and so it's 5-on-5. Allen gives it up. Zen Endo. Nice look inside. Allen with a fall away. That's not going to drop, but Ayers is saying he got hit on the head. He's saying it nicely though, with a big smile. That was Hiyajima there who knocked it out of bounds. Another poor pass. Yosuke Endo with a steal. They're taking their time. There's Josh Scott, and a foul is going to be called on Jeff Ayers. That's going to be number 3 for Jeff. And still scoreless here in the third are NIIGATA Albirex. If you're looking for Kobe Paras, he might be checking in at about the 5-minute mark because he does have 3 personal fouls. As you see there, Jeff Ayers out with 3. Silid Sinepawe in, but he's got 2. Then they battle with the fact that they're imports and now in foul trouble. Josh Scott's going to miss that free throw. Makes the second. Josh Scott now in double digits. He's got 10 points. Scott has also added 4 rebounds. It's an offensive foul going to be called on Silid Sinepawe. That looked like a kind of a thin call. I understand where NIIGATA's coming from. But again, that was right in front of the referee, and he did make contact with the head of Josh Scott with his elbow. Just like that, NIIGATA Albirex already in the penalty with 6 minutes remaining. Who's that foul going to be all? There was a lot of contact there from the side and from the front. NIIGATA hoping they give that to Sato, but no, it's going to be on Silid Sinepawe. That's number 4. He said he had 3 coming in. He had 2, check that. And then he had 2 quick fouls in a span of 30 seconds. Jeff Ayers has to come back in. He's got 3. Sometimes coaches will gamble and leave Nepawe in there. Because he's hardly broken a sweat. You take him out, he hasn't even contributed. You bring him back in a little bit later on, and he's been on the bench for quite a while. That's why the coaches get paid the big bucks. So they rest Nepawe. Back in action, Jeff Ayers. Some Filipino fans asking, when do you see Kobe Paras? Nice block there from Josh Scott. Timed that perfectly against Roscoe Allen. Watch it again. Came up and that's textbook. Coming up with a block with his left hand. Some players, younger players, will try to go for a block with the right hand, and that'll be a foul. Roscoe Allen with a shot. Yes! That's going to keep them within earshot. Not to mention the fact that that's their first basket within the third. Taves for 3. Short. That goes to Endo. They push it forward. Foul's going to be called there on Yusuke. Just to stop the play. That's a good foul. To stop the action. It was a mismatch the other way because they had more numbers and only Utsunomiya Brex's first team foul. There's a good look at Coach Hiraoka. He and his squad have battled here this season and also battled here today. Zen Endo tries to kiss it off the glass, a little bit offline. Watanuki will reset. And look inside, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Kai Taves. Oh, they're hanging in there, talking about the Albirex. Nice seal inside by Kotaro Oya. When Oya is guarding one of the imports, you think that he's really small. But the imports are just bigger. Oya is actually 6'4". Endo. To Ayers. Extra pass. Endo for three. Back rims that one. Ayers gets to it, but will give up the wrong pass. And that's going to be an easy layup on the other end for Makoto Hiejima. It gives you a good smile as well. Hiejima now with 10 points. Leads back up to 9. Matching the biggest lead of the ball game. Almost a steal. Ayers collects. No change of possession, so shot clock reads 6. Roscoe Allen hits. Under 4 minutes to be played. Taves lofts it up there, and Scott delivers another basket. Back up to a 9-point lead for Utsunomiya. Just about 3.5 remaining here in the third period. Endo explodes to the basket, goes to a strong side and lays it through. Zen Endo now with 10 points. He also has 2 rebounds and an assist. They're going to need some defensive stops. They are still down by 7. Chase Feeler back in the ball game. Now makes his move. That's too easy. He's got an area of moves inside, but if you give him that much space, he can use each and every one of them. Foul in the backcourt will stop the action, and Hiejima will be replaced here. That was a duty foul, just to be able to get out. Seems like he was a little bit tuckered out, so he wanted to be replaced. Yuto Nomi back in action. Same with Kitagawa. Kitagawa has not had the contribution that he had yesterday, but right now it doesn't really matter. His team is up. Allen with the release pass, Nomi. Kai Taves has really made it difficult for the passes to be thrown from one end to the next. He has 2 steals and a lot of tips. Nomi once again. Nomi kicks it out. Zen Endo puts up a 3. Will come up short. Almost tracked his own miss. Here comes Taves and company once again. Already up by 9. Looking to give their team a double-digit edge. They need something going towards the basket. Because remember, NIIGATA's in the penalty. Will they try to do it? Will they take advantage of that? It's a jump shot there from Taves. Short. Ayers with a handoff. Back to Nomi. Nomi's going to get away here. And a foul there from Kai Taves. A lot of times coaches will say, once you're beaten, you let him go. Especially right now, as you can see, they've got a 9-point lead. I would have just brought it down to 7 and you go out and play defense. with that foul counted, the lead could be cut down to just 6. Completing the 3-point play brings our lead down to 6. Both teams now in the penalty. Utsunomiya joins them now at the 2-minute mark. But at the 6-minute mark, NIIGATA already in the bonus. Nice activities check back in. Chomper's gonna work, and Watanabe joining the scoring. He's back up to 8. That's a high of 9. We look for Endo. A bit of collision there. Ayers asking for it, doesn't get the pass. Another cross-court pass intercepted. And you can see Coach Hiraoka screaming at the sidelines. Can't understand why. Nice basket from the outside. Is that a 3 or is that a long 2? Watanabe hits there. Let's watch it here. Was his foot on the line? No, it wasn't. Clearly a 3. And just like that, in a blink of an eye, it's a huge lead by Utsunomiya as they're up by 11. It has not been a third period to remember here for NIIGATA Albirex. They were able to tie after the first 24 apiece, after the second 17 all, but here in the third, they've given 20 points to Brex and they've only scored 9. Hence this 11-point lead. Zen Endo's gonna come up short there. Well, they're gonna trail by double digits, it seems. Talking about NIIGATA entering the fourth period. And there a foul is gonna be called on Oya. As we mentioned, both these teams in the penalties, so free throws coming up here. Paras is going to check in. So expect Paras to start the fourth. Lead is now up to 12. Now 13. That's 63 to 50. And they're going to get the ball back. Nice press put together here by Brex. And they get the steal. Wow. Not even an attempt at the basket here. 13 points separating these two squads. Don't get me wrong, UTSUNOMIYA BREX wants even more. Watanabe left open. They dodged the bullet there. He's been on fire here in the third period. That was online, not gonna drop. And we are done after 3 quarters of play. It's a 13-point advantage enjoyed by the visiting UTSUNOMIYA BREX. They're up 63 to 50. The fans now getting raucous, trying to be able to push their squad to come back. They're down by 13. 63-50 is our tally. That was a third period to forget. Only 9 points scored by NIIGATA ALBIREX. And that swarming defense forcing another turnover. A while ago we said that the first 3 minutes was not the way your team wants to start. Referring to the Albirex. They got off to a slow start and they got off to an even slower finish. And now starting off very poorly once again in the fourth. 89-72 was the final scoreline yesterday in a win by Brex over Albirex. Right now, it looks like they're going to make it back-to-back here this weekend. Look at that three-point play. Quickly going inside to Isaac Fotu. Fotu now with 9 points. Fotu yesterday had 13 points, 8 boards, and 2 assists. Rattles that free throw in. It's now 66-50. They need to make the move, talking about NIIGATA, in the next minute or so. Or else it's going to be another blowout score. Nomi to the corner. Paras recovers. Forces the issue. He'll come up short. Nice rebound there from Watanabe. No look pass. Fotu once again. Paras is going to pick up number 4. Look at that no look pass there. At this stage, you gamble. You stay with Kobe. Now they're going to bring in another player with 4 personal fouls in Silid Senepawe. Boy, defensively, they're going to be really at a loss, at a disadvantage. Fotu's going to miss that first. Not even a minute gone and that lead is ballooned. Fotu's going to miss both. Still 66-50. That's a good opportunity here for Albirex. Can they convert though? You don't give the big man the pass that far out. Oh, Isaac Fotu. Easy lay-in. The big man is not that mobile outside. Watch it here. And then you give him a bounce pass, which is even worse. He's not going to be able to bend down to pick that up. Isaac Fotu lays it in. And it's an 18-point lead enjoyed by UTSUNOMIYA. The offense here of NIIGATA has really stalled in the second half. And the defense has a lot to do with that. Just getting it in bounds has been a chore. Takeuchi is going to check in. Give Isaac Fotu a rest, and they want him to come back maybe in about 2 minutes for an even stronger finishing kick as they try to put away. NIIGATA Albirex here. Zenendo can't find any space. Paras. Now to Allen. Shot clock's at 1. They're not going to get it off. So So that basket off the glass will not count for Zen Endo. Zen Endo in double digits already here today. He's got 2 rebounds and 2 assists. But it's been a second half to forget. Not just for Zen Endo, but for the rest of his squad. Things look so promising. Watanabe with a jumper. And the lead is now at 20. 70-50. Watanabe has come alive here in the second half. Paras falling away, overshoots. So things have just gone from bad to worse. The first target here for Albirex is get it down to 14. But it's now up to 23. Ikaruga hits. Might just have another blowout victory here. Allen's going to put that one up. It's not going to count. Foul will be called, stopping the action. But right now, it looks like the boys in white will cruise to victory here. A foul will be called. That'll be on number 18. You saw it there on Ikaruga. Trying to reach in. That's a good shot there that they set up Endo with. Araya's not going to be able to track that one down. Coming in now is the veteran, Yuichi Ikeda. He's 38 years old. You saw it in the screen. He stands 6'3". Averaging about 10 minutes a ball game. Not necessarily the cleaning crew yet. So you might just have them coming in. In about a minute's time, Roscoe Allen kicks it out. That's another open 3 that they can't hit. Utsunomiya actually had their opportunities. They just missed a lot of open shots. Roscoe Allen's gonna get stripped. 5-on-4 the other way. Josh Scott all the way through. And is a foul gonna be called? It looks like it. If it's on Paras, that's his 5th and final foul. Watch it here. It looked like they were letting him go. And Paras with a late challenge. He let it go though. But the referee on the other side saw a little bit of contact and Paras is done. Yes, it could have been a let-go situation, but Paras went up to challenge. And the referee blew his whistle. Scott's going to knock down that free throw. It is now 76-50. And the lead just continues to swell. I don't think it's premature to say it's a one-ball game here. 6.5 to be played. 26-point lead. Foul there's going to be called on Yusuke Endo. Again, a little bit, that's another one of those kind of thin fouls, but it's not going to matter. Araya with the save. Your team's got a 26-point lead, and you see Araya diving there for that loose ball, saving it, and getting his team another possession here. That's why they're in the lead. That's why they're one of the top teams in the conference. Josh Smith inside. Scott, rather. Quick reply there on the other end, but right now they're just battling for the final score. Yuta Tabuse is trying to get into the scoring. Oscar Allen forces the issue. Asking for a foul, and they say just play on. Lead has been cut down to 24. And now they might use clock once again. Endo to Takeuchi. They only have one import on the floor now. Photos on the bench. Feeler as well. They look for Scott. Scott puts it up with the left. Will miss. Gets it back. Puts it up again. And it's a foul. Yes, it is. Another three-point play in the offing here for Josh Scott. He was actually bumped in the first time he went up. And there was less contact in the second. But at the end of the day, they call a foul. And he makes that free throw. It is now a 27-point lead. Check that, 26. Now 27. I was ahead of the scorer. Biggest lead was at 28, at 78-50. Checking now is Okamoto. Seeing action for the very first time. Timeout on the floor here as we get to our technical timeout of the fourth and final period. Surprisingly, Kai Taves sent back into the ball game. He's a starter. And he comes in with his team up by 27 points. Well, he is a youngster. 23 years old. Maybe you want to give him a little bit more experience. Open three for Feeler. Knocks it down. And the lead is now at 30. 84-54. I can't say the route is officially on because it's been on for about 2.5 minutes already. Look at the defense put up by Araya there and Zen Endo. Endo's going to get that to roll though. He's got 12 points. Peter will bring it down and they're going to use clock. Or they should use clock. Kai trying to take advantage of his size mismatch. Foul will be called. There was contact there from Zen. And NIIGATA's in the penalty. So that means free throws coming up here for Kai Taves. Third personal foul on Endo. And Taves tries to add to his tally. Near the first. easily handles the second. The lead is back up to 30. Kai Taves with 15 points. Taves yesterday had just 4 points, but he had 4 assists. So much better showing here, but at the end, it will be back-to-back victories here by the visiting squad. And Utsunomiya Brex will improve to 32 victories against 13 setbacks. Zen Endo now starting to find his target, but in a losing cause once again. Again, they're going to use clock. In no hurry whatsoever. If they score, they score. If they don't, it's okay. Extra pass. Araya gets into the scoring act. No. It's going to stay here on this end. Silig Sinepawe together there with Jeff Ayers. Not able to track that one down. Here comes Watanabe, one of the heroes here of their victory, especially here in the second half. He caught fire in the third period. Another 14 seconds to burn. Don't expect any more timeouts here from any of the coaches. Feeler, open three. A little bit too strong. Araya with an offensive rebound and a slam there from Chase. That is an exclamation point for Utsunomiya Brex. They're even much quicker to the ball. But now they can relax. Endo will give it up. A few times there's a breakdown in defense and still not scoring was Ikeda. I think he was more surprised to be that wide open. As we get ready to approach the final 2 minutes. Kai Dave still trying to attack. Takeuchi will give it up. Raya off the glass. And it's now a 31-point lead at 90 to 59. Now everything really dropping. Ayers puts up a three. Rattles out. He leads in Nepawe with the putback. Nepawe had no points yesterday. But today, he will have more than his share of points. Nepawe right now with 7 points, 2 boards. But the problem is, it's going to be another loss here for the hometown NIIGATA ALBIREX. Kobe Paras has fouled out if you're just checking in. Araya will attack, give it up. Takeuchi, a little bit too strong. That's going to stay here in this end. A minute 24 remaining in this one. That was touch last. Clearly there by Oya. Watanabe just throws it in, finds Takeuchi, will get it back though. They got attacked, shot clock down to 6. He just threw it up there. Talking about Kitagawa. Foul's going to be called on Utsunomiya Brex, and Kitagawa will be the guilty party. Kitagawa yesterday had 12 points. Not the same output here for him, but at the end of the day, another W. That's all that matters to these players. Foul's going to be called there on Watanabe. And that foul will put Utsunomiya Brex also in the penalty for the last minute. They're really sticking to the defenders still. He leads in a power inside. Will get fouled there by Takeuchi. Keeler apologizes to Takeuchi, saying, I didn't come to help out. Nepawe makes the first. He now has 8 points. strong in a second. Under a minute to be played here. Chase says, I'll bring it down. And let's definitely use clock. It's a one-ball game here for the visiting team. Nice block there, put up by Ota. Spins, and Endo's gonna come up short. Track down there, and they're gonna push it forward. Takeuchi all by his lonesome inside. He sprinted down court, got the pass, and he's now on the board. 3-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Both teams in the penalty. Okamoto's gonna try to put up a shot, but they're gonna lose possession. Another turnover, and now they're gonna say, let's just waste the time. They were thinking of taking a shot, but they say, let's not disrespect our opponent. It's a 30-point victory here for the visiting UTSUNOMIYA BREX. They get back-to-back victories here. As you see, the final score, 92-62. Scoreline yesterday was 89-72. And so NIIGATA ALBIREX will fall further down in the standings, as if you can fall further down in the standings. And they were done in by a poor third quarter and a poor fourth. They scored 9 in the third, 12 in the fourth, while allowing their team, their opposing team rather, 29 big markers. That turned out to be the highest scoring quarter here tonight. So Yuta Tabuse and the rest of his squad pick up another victory here this season, and they will improve to 32-13. Well, NIIGATA ALBIREX saying goodbye to their fans here this afternoon. Doesn't seem like they're going to address the crowd. I don't know what else you can tell the crowd after absorbing a loss such as this one. Josh Scott. Another good effort. And here we have Coach Ryuzo Anzai.
全体的に上がってそこからリズム作れたんでいいゲームだったなと思いますけど
3クォーターからですねディフェンスの強度上がったっておっしゃってましたけどこちらから見ていてでもですねオフボールスクリーンの対応だとかその外国籍選手のディナイだとかが非常に強くなったのかなと思うんですけども、お答えできる範囲で構わないので何かこう変えたところとか意識したことっていうのがあれば教えてください。
今言われたところですねディナイまずしっかりして相手をこう上でプレーさせるっていう、前半はねシュートエリアで結構プレーさせてロスコ選手に結構やられたんで、その辺をちょっとずつ外に押し出すっていうディフェンスができたんじゃないかなと思います。
これから負けられない戦いがまだ続くと思うんですけども何か意識していることがあれば教えてください。
いやもう本当毎試合毎試合自分たちのゲームしっかりできるように一人一人こう責任持ってやっていくっていうところがすごい重要だと思うんでそれを続けていければいいかなと思います。
はい、次節も頑張ってください。2連勝おめでとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
その他の席のお客様はそのままお待ちください。現在1回メイン側、1回ベンチ側、3回メイン側、3回ベンチ側のお客様ご退場お願いしております。次回新潟アルビレックス BB のホームゲームは
Here we now have Josh Scott. After we listen to Josh Scott, we'll tell you exactly what Coach Ryuzo Anzai said.
今日のゲーム、ご自身のパフォーマンスを振り返っていかがだったでしょうか。
How you feel about your performance today?
I'm just happy we won. Right now, every game matters for us. We're trying to, make the championships. So every day, every game, every second, it just is a big thing for us at the moment.
まずチームとして勝てたことが良かったと思います。ここからチャンピオンシップに向けて本当にこう一勝一勝っていうのがとても重要になってくるので、まず今週末2連勝で終えて良かったと思います。
昨日のゲームからですねスコット選手のインサイドに対してですね新潟が非常にプレッシャーをかけていたと思うんですけども、そんな中どういった
Well, Josh Scott definitely one of the heroes here today.
Give you a lot of pressure inside, but what you're thinking when you're on the court playing?
I mean, credit to NIIGATA. They fight. They fought on their home court, and it's been close both games. So for us, it was a real battle, and just really happy that we came out with the wins this weekend.
本当に新潟さんも
Well, a while ago, Coach Rizzo Anzai was talking about the fact that they were happy that they were able to keep their rhythm and to make sure that they stuck to their game plan. And in the third period, they made sure that Roscoe Allen didn't get open. They used a high screen to get more open shots. And in the end, by staying aggressive, they won this ball game.
Comments for the rest of the season and championship.
Yeah, we're just going to keep fighting as a team. Appreciate all the support. Go Brex.
これからもチームとしてしっかり戦っていきたいと思いますので、
There you have the very humble Josh Scott.
2連勝おめでとうございます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
Good numbers for Josh Scott here as he led his team with 22 points, 6 rebounds. Other leading scorers, Kai Taves with 15. Isaac Fotu would finish with 12. Rebounding story, as we said, Josh Scott had 6 and 5 apiece for Kitagawa and Chase Feeler in the assist department. Leading that one was Kai Taves with 6 assists, and they got 3 apiece from Endo and Hiyajima. In a losing effort for NIIGATA ALBIREX, Roscoe Allen had 20 points, Zen Endo had 15, and Silid Senepawe had 8. Rebounding, Jeff Ayers had 11 boards, 6 by Allen, and 5 from Nepawe. And when you look at the assists numbers, 3 assists each for Nomi, Ayers, and Endo. A lot of the fans of Utsunomiya Brex have traveled here to show their support at the City Hall Plaza, Aore Nagaoka. The mascot there of NIIGATA thanking one of the young fans for coming over. NIIGATA ALBIREX will drop further down in the standings with 5 victories and 38 setbacks as we come show you the highlights of the match that just transpired. Pretty good start here for NIIGATA. Yuto Nomi with a cut gets the first 2 points. Actually, they led 2-0. And then Silid Senebawe showcasing his strength inside with that assist from Kobe Paras. Zen Endo puts up a 3 and hits. Zen Endo, one of the young budding stars of Albirex. He would finish with 8 points in the first half. Look at his well-run play. With 1 second to go, they get the shooter up and open, and Yosuke Endo drills that one. Ikaruga comes off the bench. That's the second of his 2 threes that he hit in a span of a minute. This one, look at this. With 5 seconds to go in the shot clock, Kai Taves brings it all the way in and gets that shot to drop. Twice poor defense put up there by Albirex. Nomi kicks it out. Ayers hits that, and that will tie things up at 24 to end the first period. In the second period, it was nip and tuck all throughout once again. Kai Taves with a trying for a slam. Will miss. He'll get it back though, put it in for 2. And he gets ripped there by his teammates. Makoto Hiyajima, the national team member, gets fouled there by Paras. He gets hacked in the head. He'll make the 3-point play. And then Roscoe Allen taking advantage of the fact that they weren't really keying in him. And here he is once again, getting the body contact against Hiyajima. He'll complete that 3-point play. Watanuki with a running shot. And at the end of 2 periods, we were tied at 41. And here in the second half, that is where the boys in white made their move. Isaac Fotu there, fielding that pass from Kai Taves. They were able to shut down Jeff Ayers. Off that steal, Taves with a no-look assist finds Josh Scott. Roscoe Allen's going to beat the buzzer there. They were still in it. They were only down by 10. That kept them further in the ball game from Zen Endo. Nomi gets away, gets fouled by Kai, and he will complete the three-point play and bring them even closer. But a lot of these cross-court passes really did them in. Watanabe catching fire, hits that three. He just hit it too earlier. And in a span of 20 seconds, he scored 5 points. Steal here from Isaac Fotu. Nomi with a poor pass, and Isaac makes them pay. At the end of the third period, it was 63-50. 13-point lead. Which then eventually would balloon with all these shots from the outside starting to hit. 29 points was scored by Brex in the fourth period. And they would extend that lead to as big as 31. The first of which was at 90-59. Chase Feeler knocking down that shot. And from there, it was smooth sailing. Step back jumper there from Zen Endo will connect. Just too many offensive rebounds. Chase Feeler there with a slam. Off that feed from Araya. And at the end of the day, winning, going away, was UTSUNOMIYA Brex. Final score in this one, 92-62. As we break down the numbers, total field goals, 43% for NIIGATA, 54% for UTSUNOMIYA. When we break it down even further, the big discrepancy was from 2-point distance, 60% to 45%, because from 3, they were dead even. 7 out of 18 for 38.9%. Free throw numbers were also big for UTSUNOMIYA Brex. They got 19 free throws as compared to just 7 for NIIGATA. And then this. At the half, the turnover numbers were very close. Just a 2 turnover difference, but it became 23-27, which meant 16 more turnovers in the second half for NIIGATA in this entire ball game, and it did them in. Bench points, 22-44, still in favor of UTSUNOMIYA Brex. Rebounding, just about even, 32-31 in favor, in fact, of NIIGATA. But in assist department, 22-13 in favor of the winners. As we have the leading scorers here. These are actually the leading scorers, leading rebounders, and leading assist men. We talked about them earlier. So, for the winners, 22 points, 6 rebounds. For Josh Scott, 6 assists for Kai Taves. For NIIGATA, 20 points. For Roscoe Allen, Jeff Ayers with 11 boards and 3 dimes. A disappointing second half here, definitely for NIIGATA Albirex, because they were entering the half tied, but they got blown out in the second. More numbers here. These are the points. So 20 points there for Roscoe Allen, 15 points for Zen Endo, and 8 points for Chilid Sinepawe. And for the winners, 22 points contributed there by Josh Scott. Kai Taves with 15 markers and 12 points for Isaac Fotu. So 3 players in double digits scoring-wise for UTSUNOMIYA Brex. And they win this one, going away 92-62. That's going to do it here for our coverage this Sunday afternoon. Anthony Sutay with the call. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us for the coverage. Till next week, have a good week ahead. Take care, everybody. God bless.